Welcome to Trading with Rob, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Tuesday, the 10th of September, 2024. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope it's been a good trading day for you. As we do get started, keep in mind everything we look at is for education. Nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something you like, anything, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance before ever taking on that trade. All right, so let's start off first with our candidates from last week. So, and I'll share the spreadsheet with you in just a moment. In the meantime, I just want to jump into the three stocks. We had Burrow. These were for Friday trade setups. So here we're looking at Burrow. All right, so that'd be for Friday. All right, we wanted this one to go up. We had too much mess, too much of a confusion in there on the moving averages and down here. So we really were looking for the upside, not the down. We never got a trade set up, so no trade on Burrow. Second one was PWR. No particular order, I just leave them in alphabetical order. Right, so you can see where we opened up right here and then we ran up. So if we go and look at a 5-minute chart for Friday on PWR, it's right here. We gapped and ran. We failed. We came back up and retested. We dropped again. We came back up, we closed right up in here, retested the 251.84 and failed. So right about 250 and 3/4 is where we took the entry. Right, so that one worked out very well for the day. And then our last one was RH, Restoration Hardware. So again, not upside, we're looking at downside here. So let's go look at that 250.03 for RH for Friday. We had this great move up. Came back. Yeah, we didn't break down enough, and it was 12:30. We don't take the trades in that late in the afternoon. We gapped down here. You know, I want to be in this trade by 2:45, the latest, because we're going to be out the same day. There's 2:45. We never retested and failed. We got it at the very end of the day, it looks like, but very little. But no trade taken there. So if we bring this over, that gives us a total of 25 trades that are winning trades. 8 trades that went against us, down at the bottom here. Break even, we had 2 trades, 35 trades not taken, 35 that were. So half of our trades, of our 70. 216.88 is our average P&L per trade for those 35. $7,590.84 on one contract trade. So you don't need a lot of contracts, folks, to do this. And if one is not enough, you could always do more. All right, let's go back to a daily chart and let's go and get into today's candidates. We're going to start with the S&P 500. Right? Interesting finish to the S&P today. That big gap down, I should say, not gap, but go on Friday. It opened up about where it closed. It ran up and then just collapsed. Right? I thought we were going to get above that 236 level, that fib line. Never had the steam to do it, and we just fell apart. We broke through the 55 moving average, this brown line here, which has fallen now behind this brown line, 54.73. It is a midpoint between two major fib levels, right? And I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head. I never would because we don't really get there that often, right? So if we look here on the upside, it is that 67.65. And the lower one is, was it 41.81? Yeah, 41.81. It's been a while since we've been down there. This is the midpoint of those two. We've played there very nicely over and over and over again. Every attempt to move up or down, we tend to slow down there. Doesn't mean we're done. We just slow down there. So right now, we're in a very precarious position. We're in a bearish bias rank of 1. Easy flip to the downside, but we don't have a lot of room to go with that 54.88 right there. So we want to see it break below that. If it breaks up, we've got enough room to get up to this 55.26-ish level. But we're going to have to wait another day and see where it goes. All right, trade setup number 1 is AMD. I don't like the upside. If you look at it as an obstacle course, the move, right, the course runs from this line to this line. Do I have anything in the way? Yes, I have this pink line and this green line. It's going to slow me down. I'm not interested in the upside, but I am interested in the downside. So what does that mean? It means you grab the red marker. We want to move to the downside, a retest at that 137.27 and a fail. Right? The entry comes off of the bounce, somewhere down below that 137.27. So support is 129.5. My target's probably going to be 130.5. for my target there, and my stop will be just on the other side of that 137.27. All right, that's number one and done. AVGO, never get it right. Broadcom. I see AVGO, and that's the first thing that comes to head is AVGO. Too many commercials. Big gap on Friday, right? Nothing there. And then what happened today? Today we're back up again, and we're doing a here kitty kitty. It's the market maker with his hand behind his back going, here kitty 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 kitty, just waiting for you. So we've got a bidirectional trade here. I love these setups. I prefer the downside, so we'll start with red first. Let's see, 28, 29 to 39 would be 10, 11. We don't need a fib in there. We do not need to split this level in half. We're good. So give me a small move down, a retest, and a fail. Remember, the retest does not have to come all the way back to that 139.97. It'd be nice, but it's not required. The entry comes in after the fail. Stop would be just on the other side. 128.5 is support. My target's going to be probably about 129.5, 130. I'd probably go with 130 will be my target there, right? For the upside move, push up, pull back, retest, bounce. Take the entry on the bounce, right? My resistance is at 147. My target's probably going to be somewhere around 146. 145.5, somewhere around there. My stop will be just on the other side of the fib line, right? And last but not least is BLK BlackRock. Let's look at the entire fib. It's a little bit of an older fib, but still valid, right? We're on the end of our rope with it. Maybe another couple of weeks and it's done. So where are we right now? Well, I got the move to the downside with another obstacle in there, that green line, the 21 moving average. I don't like it. I prefer the upside. So we're going to go with the blue line first, right? Small move up, retest, and bounce, right? Take the entry on the bounce off the 879.61, 904. Okay, we need a line in here. We need a 100-point level inside of there. Our fib is not big enough to avoid having it, so we definitely need it in there, right? So we're going to make this 900. We're going to change this to a dash dot. That now becomes our new upside target, all right? So now we grab the blue pen again. Small move up, pull back, and you've heard this before, and a bounce, right? The entry is right there off of the bounce. Stop's going to be somewhere down below support of 879.61. Resistance is 900. My target's going to be somewhere around 897, 896, 895. I don't need it to go all the way, guys. That's 20 points, 15 points. I got more than enough in there with 15 points. Could you do the downside here? You know, you might want to. I don't. I need to move down the retest and the fail, but I need the failure to come down below the 21 moving average, that green line, and then take the entry, but my stop is still all the way up here. So my risk is way too great, so I am not interested in that downside entry. All right, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all at our next update. Take care. Bye.